Hey everyone, and welcome to another edition of Mission Workshop Reviews. I buy all the gear so you don't have to. Today we're going to do something a little different, so I may have some new viewers who haven't seen my channel before. Normally I exclusively do Mission Workshop reviews, bags, and apparel. If you're interested in that, please hit subscribe. I have a bunch of videos and like them, leave a comment. But today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to be doing a comparison between two very popular companies, Mission Workshop, of course, and Chrome Industries. Quick history lesson. Some of the guys involved in the founding of Chrome Industries broke off. Actually, they sold their company. They had a no-compete clause for a couple years, and then they started Mission Workshop. Both companies originated in San Francisco. They still have a lot of similar hallmarks, lifetime warranty on their bags. Chrome has since moved to manufacturing in China for some of their things. I believe their bags are still made in America and have a lifetime warranty, but I know their apparel, a lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it is made in China, and all their apparel has just has a 1-year warranty. And that's actually where I want to kind of get into today on this review. So the two pieces that I'm going to be reviewing today are the hoodie. I think the hoodie, the merino wool hoodies, both companies make them, and they're both actually very different. We're going to get into that. And one of the big differences, in my opinion, is the lifetime warranty and the location of where it's manufactured. So let's dig into it right away. So the first piece that I'm going to be reviewing for you guys is going to be Mission Workshop's Steppe. Now, for those of you that are subscribers or have searched around, I did have a separate review of the Steppe, I think it's pronounced. I'll link to that below. So click on that. Just quick aside, that was an extra large. The version I'm going to be modeling and examining today, reviewing today, is an extra large. I'm 6'3", 230 pounds. Right now I have a Chrome Industries merino wool base layer on. And these pants are Mission Workshop Signal pants. I also did a review on those. I'll link below. Okay, so let's just throw the Mission Workshop Steppe on. So this is 98% merino wool, 2% lycra, and you can really feel the difference. There is a stretchiness in this. This is pretty form-fitting for me. The extra large probably fit me a lot better, but I ended up sending that back to Mission Workshop, and then I got a good deal on this off of eBay. So even though it was probably a little too small, I went with it. So first thing you're going to notice, there's no pockets. There is no back pocket, nothing. This is a very simple base layer. I don't know what else to say about it as far as that's concerned. That's going to come down to preference. And for me, that was a really big holdup. Another thing is it zips only up to here, so more of a traditional hoodie. When I review the Chrome merino wool Cobra hoodie, we'll see some differences there. So something to consider. Also, the hood. No drawstrings. This is just a very basic hood. It's nice. I also own the Mission Workshop Gobi merino wool hat. I'll link to that review below as well. That provides a lot more warmth and comfort than this hood. This hood's good in a pinch, but if you're really out in the cold or you're riding, I don't really think the hood's okay, but it's not going to compare to a really nice, well-fitted merino wool cap. So this comes in at $205, and that's important. It's $25 more than Chrome's hoodie, which comes in at $180. And the reason that it costs more is it's manufactured in the United States, and Mission Workshop backs this with a lifetime warranty. They also use, in my opinion, better components. This zipper, you could tell right away it is meatier, it zips better. stronger, not as flimsy as the chrome one. I know a little bit about merino wool. I tried to get specific details on the type of merino wool that Chrome uses. I called numerous times. I did a lot of internet research. All I know is it's called Chrome Merino, and it has a trademark after it. Truth be told, in my non-bike gear life, I am an attorney. So if you're going to put a trademark next to something called Chrome Merino, because you cannot trademark the term wool, and merino wool is, well, let's not get too legalistic. Merino wool is from a particular sheep. So you can't trademark that, but you also cannot say something is merino wool if it's not. So the fact that Chrome has the term trademarked Chrome Merino makes me think there's something proprietary to it. I can't figure it out. The item, the Cobra, is 100% merino wool, but I don't know what grade it is. Now, Mission Workshop, on their website, they list exactly what it is. I should have memorized this before I did the review. You could check it out on your own. But if I remember correctly, I think it's 8.2 micron merino wool, which is a very fine brand type, something that you can wear close to the skin. And the surface area, I think, is 280 grams per meter squared, I believe. So the micron, think of it as like the width of a human hair is measured in microns, right? So the diameter of the wool is 18.2 microns, which is the higher the micron, the finer it is. They have different ratings: fine, super fine, ultra fine, something like that. And then the surface area, which is measured in grams per meter squared. The higher the number, the thicker the wool is, which actually makes it more of a outer layer than a base layer. So actually this might actually come in at 180, I believe, which this can be worn as a base layer. I have short sleeves underneath. I do not get that itchy wool feeling. All this specific information, though, is on Mission Workshop's website. Check it out if you're interested. Chrome has none of that, which is another knock against it. So part of the reason that there's no pockets on this is whenever you're going to add a pocket and a zipper, especially in the United States in the manufacturing process, that's going to amp up the cost. So I guess to keep this hoodie in a non-astronomical price of $205, they eschewed the pockets. If you look at their other jacket, the Bosun, that has pockets, multiple pockets, and that thing's almost $300. So something to consider. Okay, so we got a good look at the merino, at the Steppe hoodie from Mission Workshop, and now we're going to throw on Chrome's merino wool Cobra. Now, a couple things you're going to notice immediately when you put this on. There's not going to be the stretch that the Mission Workshop has. There's no Lycra involved in this manufacture. This is all 100% merino wool. That is not a sign of quality or not. That is purely preference. Since I am not the thinnest guy in the world, I prefer no Lycra. It's a little more forgiving if you have a hamburger for dinner and then you're going out. You have a little room. So here we go. You do have branding right here. You also have, for some odd reason, some little red stitches right there. I don't know why they do that. Now you have pockets. Okay, zip pockets, mesh on the inside. This happens to be black mesh. I have seen the Cobra with red mesh. So if you leave your pockets open, which I wouldn't recommend, I think it looks kind of sloppy, but on some of them, and I don't know why, this also has to do, I think, with the fact that they produce a lot more than Mission Workshop does, and they're produced in China, so I think there's a lot more variations, but I don't think you necessarily know what you're going to get. I don't know. Anyway, I live near a Chrome hub, and I got this online. but the Chrome Hub ones in the store in my city, they have red lining. So I don't know. So anyway, 2 pockets there. They also have a here, stash pocket. Very nice, very nice. Goes all the way through. Not out the other side, but the entire length of your back. They also have a cool little pocket here for a key. They even have a little lanyard in here, so that's cool. You could put little stuff in there, kind of secluded. Where I live, if you wanted to, you could legally put, perhaps a nickel bag or a dime bag of something in there. Maybe where you live it's not legal, and this pocket may be more useful to you. I don't know. Another thing that this has is thumb holes. At first I thought they were kind of stupid, but they're actually kind of nice in the colder weather, especially handlebar, on your handlebars. Although I do think this is a fail point. I do know people that own this particular hoodie, and this can get worn out. And remember, this only has a 1-year warranty. So after that, you're SOL. Now, one of my favorite features of this, something I wish the Mission Workshop had, was this zips all the way to the top. It does have a nice hood, and it does have drawstrings. Now, these drawstrings, if you could see, they're kind of a little different. I've seen other versions of this where they're more typical drawstrings. This uses like a loop with a plastic base. It works fine. The only thing is, it gets a little clunky if you're putting over a waterproof shell. So that's one other thing I wanted to talk about with this. So, a lot of times, if you're going to be using merino wool base layers like this, or mid layers, you're going to have a waterproof shell. Now, right here, I have a Mission Workshop Orion. I also have reviewed this, and I'll put a link to the review below. So it fits over good. This is an extra large. One of the problems I noticed with the Chrome hoodie, and this does not happen with the Mission Workshop hoodie. I understand that's kind of an unfair advantage. Mission Workshop probably makes all their stuff designed to fit underneath their waterproof shells, but because of these things, it's a little hard to zip all the way up. Not impossible, but anyway, just you gotta kind of like untuck them. It still works. Anyway, so I just kind of wanted to show that to y'all. And yeah, so basically I'm kind of torn. The Chrome one, I think it has more features, more pockets. I think it's more useful. I do think that the quality is lower. I'm kind of suspicious / angry that I'm not able to get more accurate information off of Chrome's website about the quality of the merino wool that they use. Or Mission Workshop is very upfront about that. I think that's telling. I like the fact that it's made in the United States. Not so much that I'm a patriot. That's irrelevant. I happen to love America, but I don't necessarily have a problem buying a product made overseas. But between the two, I think American made is just better for a whole host of reasons, and I think that's evident in these two products. I don't really like the Lycra added to the Mission Workshop. It does give it a stretch, which does make it a better base layer underneath a shell. Not that the Cobra is particularly bulky underneath. It's not, but it's not as form-fitting as Mission Workshop Steppe because of the Lycra. So something else to consider. And I think I covered all my points that I want to discuss on these two products. So if you have any questions, comment below. I always get back to anyone that takes the time to ask me a question. And good luck in deciding, between these two, or if you know of another great merino wool mid-layer hoodie. Let me know. Always looking out for new stuff. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon.